Hello, and welcome everyone. We are here with a watch along for another claret in action at the World Cup. It is Axel Tuanzebe who has got the challenge and task of having to try and keep Cristiano Ronaldo at bay. I mean, just that small matter. Not really much, is it? He was the goal scorer who scored the header that took the Democratic Republic of Congo to this World Cup, and it's his nation who will face off against Portugal today. I say fingers crossed it makes for a good game prior to the England game, as obviously England are playing tonight. Hopefully England will put in a inspired performance to get us believing that we can achieve our dream of winning another World Cup. So the players are making their way onto the pitch. And again, I think when you look at the likes of the fact of Ronaldo, this is probably going to be his last ever World Cup tournament. He'll have probably seen, like you say, that Lionel Messi bagged a hat-trick the other day. He'll want to be up there. He'll want to be writing his name. But this is where the old debate kicks in, isn't it? Where it's, Messi or Ronaldo, etc. Who is your GOAT? Who is your GOAT? Let us know in the chat who you think is the better player. Is it Ronaldo or is it Messi? For me personally, I'm going to have to say Messi. I just think Messi's an all-round better player. Ronaldo's more about the individual accolades. But yeah, good performance by Messi for Argentina during the night. And Ronaldo probably hoping to do something. But as we've seen though, let's not write off Congo. A lot of teams, Iraq nearly fought back against Norway yesterday, but obviously they found that too hard. We have seen Cape Verde hold Spain as well. So let's not rule out the Dominican Republic of Congo. You never know. This tournament's thrown up some wild cards already. Let's have a look at the team lineups then, as they are going through currently going through their national anthems. So yeah, starting with the home side, Portugal. Diogo Costa starts in goal. João Cancelo, Thomas Araujo, Renato Vega, and Nuno Mendes play in that back four. João Neves and Vitinha play as the central defensive midfielders, with Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, and Pedro Neto in the attacking midfield roles. And up top, as to be expected, that man Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions are Silva, Semedo, Nunes, Guedes, Felix, Diaz, Sarr, Lau, Neves, Trincao, Conceição, Dalot, Costa, Inacio, and Ramos. That's the easy one. Now for the DR Congo, you've got Lionel and Passy in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, with Chancel and Bemba, Axel Tuanzebe, Steve Kapuade, and Arthur Masuoku is the back five for the Dominican Republic of Congo. And you know what? As Burnley fans, obviously it's nice to see Axel there in the team playing alongside Steve. It's just like being back at club level, isn't it, for him? You've also got Samuel Mutasame, Ungalayel, Macau, Edu Kayembe, Cedric Bakambu, and Newcastle's Yohan Wissa up top. On the bench, Kapenga, Bongonda, Kayembe, Kakuta, Batubinska, Mayele, Fayulu, Apollo, Sadike, Kalulu, and Buku, Banza, Eli, Pikel, and Shibola. I thought I did a pretty good job there. Like I say, let us know your comments as this game goes on. Congo have a fan. They have a fan there as well that's always sort of in the stands. He just stands there for 90 minutes. literally does not say a word, stands still. And I think it's something to do with the death of somebody at a high parliamentary level. I had to actually look into the badge of the Dominican Republic of Congo because of just the sheer fact of it says FACOFA at the bottom. And I thought, the fact it says that, I was like, what's it mean? Obviously, it's in the badge, the Federation of Congo's Football Association, which makes perfect sense when you put it like that. But how do we think this game's going to go? Bless my goddamn self. Should be an interesting game, as I say, just prior to England kicking off. And the players all taking the handshakes. I mean, what have you guys made of the World Cup so far? Let us know your thoughts. Oh. Sure, I'm coming down with a cold. Or is it just me? Hay fever or something? In fact, I might do that because I am going out for the England game. So I might actually, if you guys bear with me, I might take an allergy tablet before I leave. Might be best. Could help. And the referees, match officials, are from South Africa and Qatar. So we've got Qatari VAR referee, Venezuelan assistant VAR, and an Argentinian supporting VAR as well. I've got to say, the referee in the France game against Senegal yesterday, probably one of the best refereeing performances I have seen so far. The fact that he had the balls to even not give the penalty, which, to be fair, it wasn't a penalty for me. I thought Mbappe made the most of it. He tried to jump over the challenge. He wasn't touched. And he was also sent to the monitor, was this ref. And still stuck with his on-field decision. So, yeah, massive kudos to him for doing what he needed to do. What do you guys think of these graphics? I know they're a little bit Americanized. You know, the ones where it's showing all the players giving it this and things like that. But yeah, what have you guys made of it? Is it something you can get on board with? Something that you think could be seen in the Premier League? Sebastien de Sabre, the head coach of Congo. We are at the NRG Stadium, or Houston Stadium, as they're calling it, since they can't have licensing rights apparently in FIFA. Everything has to be covered up. I mean, if we saw the Levi Stadium and they literally put a banner over it, I'm like, seriously? It's like Infantino gone mad. Good evening, Miss M. Hope you're well. Kate's in the chat. Roberto Martinez as well, leaving Portugal. Not renewing his deal at the end of July. He'll be a free agent. I mean, he managed Belgium most recently, didn't he, as well, prior to Portugal. Burnley are without a manager still, so, you know, you never know. Time will tell. But we are underway. As I said earlier, like I say, Cristiano Ronaldo will be hoping to probably get one up on Messi. Like I said, both of them probably looking at their last ever World Cup. Ronaldo 41 now and still playing his trade internationally. I mean, outstanding player by all accounts. Yeah, let us know your predictions in the chat. Let us know how you think this game's going to go. If I had to pick something, I'm going to say... I'm going to go 2-1 Portugal. I think Congo might actually get one, you know. But I'm trying to base that off recent results, you know, results that have gone. For me, the surprise package has been Cape Verde getting that point against Spain. I mean, of all teams as well. But there has been some surprises. And Portugal have it at the back. Now trying to look forward to try and exploit the back five of Congo. Oh, hands down, Portugal are the better team, yeah. I'm not sure how many times Congo have actually qualified, but I don't think it's many. Might even be the first time. Let's have a look. I'm not even sure. Me having a deep search, but 3-1's not a bad shout. I've said 3-1 about a lot of games though, so I thought I'd change it up. So I went 2-1 instead and dropped one. Portugal tried to get forward and Congo need to remain strong here. That's going to be a foul. And it's João Cancelo who's clipped his man in the centre of the park. Obviously, Newcastle fans will be keeping an eye on Johan Visa, who they weren't overly keen on when they signed him. Really, it was they felt he was more of a panic buy and needing more strikers up top. Like I say, we are watching. Well, me personally is watching out for Tuanzebe and his Burnley links. So hopefully he'll sign a new deal. I mean, he may already have done, and the club just haven't said anything yet, but maybe he just wants to focus on a positive World Cup. It's having to watch Bruno Fernandes at the moment. Portugal trying to look for the run of Cristiano Ronaldo. It didn't quite get there. It's going to be a throw-in to Congo in their own half. That's a bit of a heavy touch by Visa, and he could have lost it. Tuanzebe clears effortlessly there, to be honest. Ronaldo was in. if Tuanzebe didn't get there. Vitinha. Back out wide. Vitinha gets it again. Goes towards the centre of the park. Floats the ball out wide. It's João Cancelo who can whip this in. And it is straight across the goal. Wan-Bissaka clears. Portugal asking the questions again. It's up. It's a header. And it is. It's 1-0. 5 minutes in and it's 1-0. Portugal take the lead. And that's a good ball across. It's João Neves with the finish. Neto gets the ball across and it's... I mean, when you watch it from out wide, I think Chancellor Mbemba should have been dealing with it better. It sort of floats over him and Axel Tuanzebe has to come and help him out. The part of me is thinking defensively that were poor. They allowed him to cut in. And it is 1-0 to Portugal. To my little girl in the chat, hi Esme, love you lots and 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 all the rest of the lots. Congo come forward now. Portugal going to try and sit on the 1-0. I mean, it'd be a very silly idea to do. But you don't like to concede early. However, I don't know. You sort of do and you don't. If you concede early, you've got lots of time to get back into it. However, conceding early means that you've not really started strong enough and you can sometimes get into your own head with that. Portugal come forward again. Like I say, Congo aren't really trying to attack it. They're sort of allowing Portugal to have the space, which isn't probably the best idea. We'll say one thing, I've got to open a window, Jesus. So if you do hear bird song and a bit of a whistle or chimes from the back garden, it's because the window's open. Ball kept in by Congo. Trying to look for space. Bit of backward passing. Tuanzebe had to be quick. He did have Ronaldo and Pedro Neto closing him down, but did well to make the pass. The Congolese try to come forward, anticipating that run. Can they get a ball over? They can. And it's headed only as far as Visu. Can he open up his shot? He does! And narrowly wide by the Congolese centre forward. Does well to get his shot through the legs. To be fair, when you look at it from the other angle, it's a lot wider than you think, but still had Diogo Costa at full stretch. It's saying that the keeper with a big pump forward. He has picked out a man in the Portuguese red, maroon, whatever colour they want to call it. So what's been your guys' favourite kit of the World Cup so far? I've got to say I quite like the design and pattern in the Mexico shirt. I'd say that's up there. The Japan away shirt, Curaçao's away shirt. I'll tell you what, I don't like that Holland shirt though, at all. It looked like a traffic cone for one, and it's like proper vibrant orange. It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card here. It's Bernardo Silva who's booked. Ronaldo's asking the referee. It was Kayembe who's brought down by Bernardo Silva, and the referee has booked it. To be fair, I mean, could that be checked by VAR for a red card? He's come off both feet. He's actually come off both feet. I'm surprised that's not going to get... I'm surprised is that not going to be checked. Play's continued, so I'm guessing not, but that's really interesting. To be fair, there were questions about Lionel Messi the other night as well. He apparently did it. And as I cut off here, Congo with a shot. And I don't know why is he shot there? I'm not entirely sure why he shot there. Bakambu had the option to pick out Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who was at the side of him and was onside as well, who had the chance to then play it back across goal. I suppose when you're on the biggest stage in world football, what can you do? Corner wasted. By Congo. However, they win it back from Portugal as they try to capitalise, but it's Congo asking the questions again. Kayembe, bit of a wayward pass. The offside flag goes up against Vissa, I believe. Portugal try to come forward again. It's intercepted. Going to be a Portuguese throw-in. I think it was Pedro Neto who was trying to play a 1-2 with Ronaldo. Didn't quite pay off. Ball whipped in again. Congo tried to get it away. And does. It's Chancel Mbemba. He needs people to be running. Wan-Bissaka is there, but they managed to keep the ball in play. And lose it. Ball back with Diogo Costa. Ball over the top. Could be another chance for Portugal. It's a good save. Buy and pass it. But Portugal come again. It's across the face of goal. And Bernardo Silva couldn't quite reach it. It was Bruno Fernandes's pass. Just couldn't quite get there. It was Nuno Mendes who, to be fair, should have got his shot away earlier, but good save by Lionel Impasset. He goes with a big punt forward and too much on it. It's going to be a throw-in to Portugal. Deep in their own half. Who's pumped for the England game? Anybody looking forward to it? Vitinha. Finds João Neves. Works it along the back. Renato Vega. Like I say, Congo allowing Portugal to have a lot of the ball. For me, that's not. It's not enough. Yes, Big John. How you doing? Like I say, we're trying to cover a game for all the clarets that are in the World Cup. So we've got this one tonight. And then I'm off to the turf to watch the England game. Well, I just call myself Congo Dan. Congo, Dan. How's your day been, John? Hope you're well. What have you been up to? Like I say, weren't expecting anything of Congo in this game. But then yet again, I wasn't expecting Cape Verde to put in the performance they did against Spain. So, like I say on this channel, what we're trying to do is we're trying to cover a game in this World Cup for each Burnley player at this World Cup tournament. We've ticked off Lyle Foster on the opening day, Hannibal, and I say Hjalmar Ekdal. I mean, he was sat on the bench for that 3 o'clock game, and to be honest, that was a bit of a drag. But in terms of the game, it wasn't bad. Like I say, we currently have Axel Tuanzebe and his Congolese side. Tomorrow, we'll be keeping tabs on Zeki Amdouni as Switzerland face Bosnia and Herzegovina. Join us for that one as well tomorrow night. I think that's a later one as well. I don't think, is it? Yeah, 8 o'clock kickoff tomorrow, that one. No, I hope the turf's a good atmosphere. Like I said, I don't know what the actual ruling is because they're saying it's in the they're saying it's in the Jimmy McIlroy suite. Then they're saying it's in the fan zone. Then they're saying you get a drink with it with your £5 entry, and nobody knows what's going on. I do know it's a hydration break, as they like to call it. You know, a stop for adverts is basically what this is, isn't it? Come on, let's not bite the bullet here. I just did one World Cup bet, John. I just predicted each winner of a winner of each group, and if they win, I think I get over £1,000 off a fiver. So, but the way some of the results went, I can't see that happening. I can only see my bet going tits up as usual. A lot of people saying that there shouldn't be these hydration breaks, or if there is these hydration breaks, they shouldn't be allowed to go to their technical area because of the sheer factor of the game. They can exploit the game plan with the way the game's been going. But I don't know. We shall see. Congolese fans, though, are definitely in a party spirit, no matter the scoreline. Like I say, most of the eyes of the world are probably on Portugal and Argentina, with it being Ronaldo and Messi's probably final swan song in this tournament. We've got to remember it's a team game, though. I look at that Renato Vega for Portugal, and I just think it's like Lyle Foster in a wig. We are going to get back underway in a moment. The fans are hard rated, dancing, celebrating, parading around. The Congolese fans loving it. So at 1-0, Congo still very much in it. And now Renato Vega has it. Picks out Nuno Mendes on the left. Yeah, has anyone been on Skybet actually? Skybet are giving you a £1 free bet for the England-Croatia game. For anybody who does like a flutter on the football. And John's put his on Harry Kane to have 3 fouls, win 2 tackles, 1 shot on target, and of course England to win 100-1. See, I used it on I'll get just short of 25 quid back. But I need Saka to have 4 tackles, make 4 tackles, and 1 foul involvement. See, I've only got Skybet. I've not. I was looking at the offer from Betfred. I think it was that was saying they'll give you something like 66-1 for England just to wear white today or something. And obviously, I know it's to entice you win. But yeah, whatever you do, please do gamble responsibly. Like I say, it's can be a bit of a mugs game, as I find out week after week in the Premier League. Cristiano Ronaldo playing at his 6th World Cup tournament. Like I say, he'll be hoping to get amongst the goals. Hopefully at some point in this game, but we shall see. Wan-Bissaka picks out Fissa. Is there a chance that Congo get this back across? Picks out Wan-Bissaka again. It's up there, cleared. And a bit of a wayward pass. At the back, Bernardo Silva does well. And now it's a good fizzed over ball to João Neves, who couldn't quite get... Sorry, Pedro Neto. He couldn't quite get on the end of that. Sorry for the slurping, but you know what happens at the end of your drink. I did see that, John. I did see that. I think you can only... Max you can put on it's a tenner or something like that, I think. Harry Kane, 1 shot on target. Yeah, you've got like maximum amount you could put on it's a tenner. But I suppose in a way you double your money. Like I say, that's if Harry Kane has a shot on target. You'd think he would though, surely. referee is going to give Chancellor Mbemba a yellow card. And he doesn't want to hear what Chancellor Mbemba has to say here. He's gone over to... I mean, that it's not a yellow. It's not a yellow at all. Not for me. It's not a yellow card. He should not be getting booked for that. Don't even think it was a free kick, to be honest. I think both players go for the ball. Both players looking at the ball as well. It's a free kick bought cheaply there for Portugal. Tried to play an early ball in. Well read by the Congolese players who now want to try and capitalise on how many Portugal players are forward. Visa asks for it. Gets it. He's going to take a shot from range. It's deflected. And it were rising. I did think there's a chance that it wasn't Visa with the shot. It was Kiembe, actually. And I thought his Costa actually going to have to dive for this. But stood tall, did the Portuguese keeper. How do you think England's going to get on later on, John? What scoreline do you think it's going to be? Also, what time does the England team get announced? Probably be about 7:30, won't it? Something like that. Thoughts on ref cams? I've got to say, I'm quite all for it. Especially with the audio as well. It does give us a real perspective on how games are managed by referees. See, if this is 1-0 at half time, you feel Congo will be very happy with that. Still a chance to get into it. I mean, to be fair, I do agree with what everyone's saying. I do think this is going to be our toughest match of the group. I don't say I agree. I don't think it's the worst defence we've had, but I do agree that this is out of the teams we've got in our group probably is the toughest one. If you were going to say another contender, it would probably be the Ghana game on Tuesday night, but no, that is true. I think there's only two players that are in that Croatian side that are there from the last World Cup. Everybody else is practically brand new. I think we've only got three. It might have been from the last time we faced each other. I'm not entirely sure on that stat. Ball played over the top. There's a chance for Portugal. Cuts in. We've worked it back. Bruno Fernandes. Shaun Neves manages to keep it in. I think Congo are going to be having to push Portugal back out. Bruno takes a shot from range. Well cut out. And Congo now try to get on the front foot. Ball played over. Vega heads it away. We did take Marcus Rashford, yeah, John. But I will say something about Rashford. I think he's changed a lot. I think since his loan spell at Barcelona, he's been a little bit of a different player. It's almost like he's gained some adaptations to his game. And apparently he has a £40 million release clause. Burnley got £40 million off Everton for this settlement. So why don't we just try bringing him to Burnley? I've got no problem with that. Tuanzebe put under pressure. Does clear it, but it has gone out for a Portugal throw-in. 40 minutes on the clock. Portugal 1. Democratic Republic of Congo 0. I'd love to tell you we didn't, but Jordan Henderson's in there as well, mate. João Cancelo asking for a foul against Arthur Masuaku. He's just, to be fair, he's throwing himself to. I hate the fact. Why are we still seeing it? Why are we still seeing it in today's football when there is thousands and hundreds of cameras and social media everywhere, and they still drop like a sack of shit under the. Not even a slight touch. Half of them go down because they just think they're going to get touched. It's comical. The best thing about that France-Senegal game was the referee just let everything happen. They were pushing each other over. It was just it was so relaxing and nice to see. It was just football being football, a physical contact game. Now you get none of that. Stupid. It's the fact that there is the eyes of the world on these players, and they still decide to feign injuries and drop like flies. It's embarrassing. How we doing, Pedro? How you doing? Wagwan Maji. Like I say, John, for me, I just don't get it. Don't understand it. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Um, I think it'll be interesting. And we've got to. I think when you look at sides like Germany and Sweden that have literally tried to take the game to teams and absolutely play them off the park, if we want to be serious contenders, then we need to be showing that we are good enough, showing that we are capable enough. Like I said, the World Cup is a case for it's most prestigious award in football, and we need to show our mettle that we can do it. A lot of fans already write us off saying I'm not bothering with it because I don't like the way England play sideways and backwards and stuff like that. But I don't think under Thomas Tuchel we'll do that. I genuinely think we might play a similar style to the way Germany have, which was like that one-touch football. I just hope if it is that, we can actually execute it right. But he's picked his squad, hasn't he, based on the cohesion and the fact that this team seems to work and gel. So, yeah, look what happened there, John. Cape Verde felt like they'd won the World Cup. Four minutes added on at the end of this first half. With Portugal leading by a goal to nil. I do feel Congo will get a chance. But if it's all like Senegal yesterday where Fleming Nicholas Jackson, jeez, how did he miss? I think he had two exactly the same opportunities where he's literally, 3 yards out? 2 or 3 yards out and he absolutely scars it. Portugal playing it across the back line. Nuno Mendes finds Thomas Araujo. Has to look towards the opposite flank. And even Cristiano Ronaldo drops into midfield to try and help out. He's not happy with the fact that the ball's gone back towards the defence. He's wanting to see some attacking intent by Portugal. Ball played over. Worked well, but Masuaku had other ideas. He knows he's got to try and keep up with play. He's got all this space. Is he going to play a ball early? Cuts it back across. It's a shot that's gone wide. I'm not sure why he took that shot there. It's going to be a corner. It did take a deflection. There needs to be some more goals in this game. Hopefully in the second half. Wouldn't mind Congo bagging just before half time. Make things really interesting. They take this set piece, whipped in. Header up towards the back stick. Chance to get the ball across. It's going to be another corner. And I think Chancellor Mbemba, as he whipped the ball in, has played this ooh, no, it's nothing to do with the Portugal player. His foot has remained rooted where his studs are, and his legs turned, but his foot has stayed planted. It's one that really can damage the tendons, is that? That'll be sore in the morning. The referee sorting something out in the box. It's going to be Arthur Masuaku who's going to take this corner. Is he going to go short? Does. Gets it back. He's going to have to play this across. There's a free header. Johan Visa! Is it Kayembe? It is Visa. Johan Visa has equalised. Portugal 1, Congo 1. I mean, fantastic. I did say that we needed something like that. It has been coming. They have had chances. It's a free header for him, though. A free header. Take nothing away from the cross. Of course, Portugal are stood by the referee and whinging. Of course they are. I expect nothing more from them. Great ball in. There's no qualms of offside. He's onside. Free as a dodo. And all he has to do is leap, get the trajectory on it. And Diogo Costa cannot get anywhere near it. I think if he doesn't get to it, Tuanzebe might actually get his head on it. But it is one apiece. What a header, by the way. Fantastic. Congolese fans going absolutely manic in the stands. Ronaldo cheesed off. I'm sorry, but that's what I like to see. Right on the stroke of half-time as well. The half-time whistle has gone. It is Portugal who took the lead on the 6th minute through João Neves. But literally, with the last kick of the half, Johan Visa Didn't miss her. Planted his goal in. Straight on the kisser. Bang! One apiece. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going for an half-time wee. We'll be back very, very soon. So players are out for the second half. What did you get up to at half time? Because I mean, I were quite happy with that. Like I say, for me, I can see it being one of them where Ronaldo's had a word with the players at half time. Roberto Martinez hasn't needed to really say anything. He looked really frustrated, did Ronaldo? Say why they're even showing the fact that Vissa was onside. I don't know. Because obviously there was nothing wrong with the goal. Are they trying to find faults with it? Like I say, looking at the stats, apart from possession, Congo have been the better side. They've had more chances, more shots, more on target. Like John says in the chat. Oh, it'd be music to my ears. Would that, John? I would love it. It's going to be a change for Portugal. It'll be Conceição who comes on for Bernardo Silva. I agree, John. Totally agree. Messi over Ronaldo every day of the week. I'm going to bring my drink closer to the laptop. So we are just awaiting kick-off. We are underway. Going to be an early throw in for Portugal. Nuno Mendes asking bodies to get forward. Goes for a long throw. Does pick out a man in red, and now João Cancelo has it over the halfway line. Gets it back from his man. The referee allows play on. I think he were going to blow for the free kick. Play has continued. Mendes again. Vega. Like I say, it almost looked like Portugal was sat back on that one goal. It were not a good performance from them. Ball tried to play played over the top by Portugal. Well cut out by Steve Capuade. And Vissa has it. Now in the centre of the park. Out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Gets the ball caught between his legs. Chancellor Mbemba finds the run of Congo's goal scorer. Wan-Bissaka, can he get a ball across? It's going to be a goal kick. I think does Wan-Bissaka touch it last? It's Vega who goes in. I think it does clip the back of the legs of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ball forward by Vega. Pedro Neto. Dummies it. Tries to play a ball over. I'm not entirely sure who's trying to claim that. Coensao was trying to claim it. There's not much of a foul in there at all. I don't know why he's saying he's being pulled when he's not even being touched, the little muppet. Wan-Bissaka plays the 1-2. Ball with Macau. Saved. And if Vitinha had to get back there. If he hadn't got back. I think it's been pulled back for offside, actually. I mean, that's close. I'm surprised that's been given off. It's very close. I mean, if the ball hits the back of the net, it's obviously checked by VAR, but interesting to say the least. Good bit of play by Chancellor Mbemba. Keeps out Pedro Neto, who's running at full pelt to try and keep this in, but stumbles on the ball and it's out for a goal kick. Say, Cristiano Ronaldo has been absolutely, pardon me, nowhere to be seen. Oh, I'd love it, John. Absolutely love it. Not entirely sure what's happened here. Well, it's going to be a corner. I think the keeper's held the ball for longer than 8 seconds. I think. And Passy has made a bit of a mistake, and it's Portugal's chance to try and capitalise. They've changed kick taker. I think it's going to be Bruno Fernandes who whips this in. Ronaldo's at the back post. Comes forward. Tries to get there. Intercepted. Well done by Congo. Header away by Wan-Bissaka. Still in there though, Nuno Mendes. Looking for Ronaldo, who does get it now. It's across the face of goal, well defended, still kept in play as well. Cleared. As far as Bakambu's trying to hunt down the loose ball, but Vega's there to pick at his keeper Costa. See, for all the pressure that Portugal are trying to put on them possession-wise, they're still unable to capitalise on this game. Not been a bad performance at all by Congo. I've got to give them the dues here. Now Ronaldo. What can Cristiano do? Play it to the centre of the park for Vitinha. Has to go out wide. João Cancelo. Now looks for Fernandes. Heavy touch, but still has it. Tries to whip one in deep. It's there! The flag is up. It's João Cancelo who thought he had the ball in the back of the net. Oh, he's 100% offside. Miles off. How I would love Congo to capitalise on that now. They could with an early corner. 55 gone here at the Houston Stadium. It's going to be a Congolese corner. Now, we all know what happened from a Congolese set piece not so long back in that first half. It was the corner move that started the passage of play for Congo to get themselves back in the game. We're going to go for a ball into the box. It was Bakambu who they were looking for. Kayembe's there. He's having a bit of a tussle to try and keep it alive. And there's freedom here. Bakambu gets back across, hits the post. Oh! Has he been pulled for the foul? Oh, Bruno Fernandes goes down like he's been shot. Barely been touched. The absolute peckerhead. Macau comes off for the Congolese, and Sunderland's Sadiki comes on in his place. Hey, you never know, John. Like I say, I do want Congo to win this game. I mean, for the sake of my bet, I'd love Portugal to win the group, but like I say, So again, they're making a habit of showing this offside and onside stuff, but I don't understand why they're showing that when we knew we were offside anyway from the original. Ball played over the top. It's going to be a Portugal corner. Oh, pardon me. Cornsal tried to open up his body. There was the run of Ronaldo, Fernandes, and I believe Pedro Neto trying to get themselves in scoring positions, but it was well cut out by the Congolese defence. It is going to be at the drawback of a set piece. How we doing, Nippon? You alright, Milsh? Ball whipped in. Header up. Ball played over the top, looking for the run of Fernandes. And the ball has gone out of play. And we do have a goal kick, which Lionel Mpase will take. 60 minutes on the clock. One apiece. Uh, 2-1 Nippon. 2-1. I think we'll concede first as well. I think we'll go 1-0 down. Nah, I'll stick to my lemonade. I told myself that I weren't going to have fizzy drinks, but it's diet lemonade, so it's sort of, it's all right. I've got to say Vindaloo Nippon. I prefer that. I mean, Three Lions is iconic just because of it's just an iconic England song, but it's been over 30 years of 30 years of hurt. It's now 60 years near enough. It's just absolute madness. But yeah, Vindaloo's just it's got that comedy value to it, and yeah, I sort of do like that. No, I'm not dieting on lemon. It's just diet lemonade that I'm drinking. But hey, mate, I've lost a fair bit of weight, John. So I've lost over 2 stone, about 2.5. Like I say, I want to lose a little bit. I want to lose a bit more, probably another 1.5 stone. But I'm at that point now where I'm struggling to shift it. So I need to add more to what I'm doing. I mean, it'd help more if I could get back out running, but my ankle is still not 100%. And like I say, I won't mind doing some sort of strength exercising. But yeah, it's going all right. Bruno Fernandes basically trying to tell the referee that somebody else is diving. It's quite hypocritical from a man who looks like Bugs Bunny. Ball back with the keeper. Pass it goes long. Again, it's fallen a little bit flat in this last 5 minutes or so. Steve Capuardi clears. We're throwing for Portugal, taken quickly. Ball whipped in, header up by to Nzebe. DL, I'm not that tall. I'm probably about 5'7". I'm probably about 5'7", and I were knocking on 18 stone, and I hated it. Like I say, my problem area has always been my gut. And it's not even so much food, it's the fact that I used to drink. I didn't have a drink problem, but if I was going to have a drink at weekends or whatever, I'd end up absolutely getting shit-faced, and then I'd end up eating crap food like takeaways all the time, and I needed to change the habits and put some more structure into my life. And since I've done that, it seemed to have worked in my favour. Like I say, I've not resorted to any of the jabs or anything like that. I don't want to. I don't want to be stuck on them for life, really. I've got nothing against people that do use them. But yeah, I want to try and do it, and then I can at least say, look, I've done it the hard way. But yeah, it's difficult. Like I say, I weigh myself every single day. I weigh myself every single day. Sometimes it's up a few pounds, sometimes it's down. But it goes off your sleep, cortisol levels, how much water retention. Like, there's too much science behind it. That's the one thing I've realised, that I'm constantly checking, and it's literally just, there's so much to it. A bit of back and forth here. The fourth official, referee, it's Pedro Neto, who's took the slightest of touches. And then Kayembe and Nuno Mendes go down. Hey, man's naturally coming off, John. So that's sort of where I want to be. I want to be at the 13 stone. It wouldn't mean that, but I also want to sort of not have a lot of fat on me. I'm not saying I want to be stocky and like built like a brick shithouse, but I actually want to. I want to look and feel better. Actually, I've got lots of work to do. I've got a half marathon next year. Chance for Portugal, Ronaldo. Misses. Hey, you never know, John. You never know. Got Bruno Fernandes behind Ronaldo, basically telling him, look, You could have played that to me, but he didn't. Went for glory himself. We're at the second hydration break. It's still very much an open affair at one apiece. See, this is what I mean. It's not even so much a hydration break. You've got Roberto Martinez with a tactics board out here, basically showing where you should be exploiting. And I don't get it. It's not a hydration break when it's being used for tactical, tactical changes in the game. Could have been more changes. That is true, John. It's more changes for Portugal. Rafa Leo and is coming on for Pedro Neto, I believe, and Nelson Semedo is on for Nuno Mendes. I think Congo are going to soon make a change as well. Portugal have it out wide with Rafael Leo. Picked out Fernandez. And then he's angry with the fact João Cancelo couldn't return the favour. Wan-Bissaka takes the throw-in. Bit of a heavy touch off Edo Kayembe's pigeon chest. To be fair, Ronaldo didn't even look arsed at what Roberto Martinez had to say, did he? However, has Ronaldo earned the right to be able to just play where he wants and free roam? And I don't think it should be like that. At 41, I think he needs a hand to understand the game plan. Again, there's another chance goes begging for Ronaldo. To be fair, I didn't think you were even going to get to it. When the ball was pulled back, does it take a touch off Tuanzebe? I think Tuanzebe might actually put Ronaldo off. Consensiao isn't wasn't happy that Ronaldo didn't capitalise on his ball across. And it is going to be 2 changes for Congo. So, Masuaku at left back and Kayembe are off. And another Kayembe is on. And Pickle, however you want to pronounce his name. But I'm surprised they took Masuaku off. Because I think he's been having a fantastic game on that left-hand side. And I understand for Congo it might be a case of having to reserve energy for potentially key players. But again, these players should still be able to, play a full 90 minutes. That said, Portugal on the attack. Bruno Fernandes. It opens up. Big Steve comes across and sorts it out. Now Johan Vissa tries to play in. Oh, Bakambu. Oh, well cut out by Thomas Araujo at the back. Now Portugal come forward again. Like I say, they've had every bit of possession in the world and done naff all with it. Just to let you know, England's starting 11 has been announced. So it is Jordan Pickford in goal. Just see this corner through, which Lionel Capassi comes out and collects and tries to get Congo on the front foot. It is 3 against 3. Played out wide to Sadiq. Cuts inside on the edge. Bakambu just too much under it. It's over the bar. So yeah, the England side to face Croatia. Pickford in goal. Reece James at right back. Ezri Konsa and John Stones centre back with Nico O'Reilly on the left. Declan Rice, Anderson and Madueke have a midfield 3 with Bellingham, Anthony Gordon and Harry Kane up top. Croatia's teams, there's a lot of itchers. You've got Livakovic, Stanisic, Vardiol, Sotalo, Vuskovic, Modric, Pasalic, Bacharina, Sukic, Perisic and Musa. Pardon me. To be fair though, John, I get where you're coming from. Do get where you're coming from. However, I have seen a couple of United shirts. I'm not saying that they've got Fernandes written on the back, but I'd expect ones of recent years to have his name emblazoned. Oh, chance by Congo. Ball whipped in. Bakambu couldn't get on the end of it. Again, like I say, chances at either end. Portugal now come forward. The offside flag has gone up. Wonder what happened there, because Big Steve, I don't know. I think he might have been on. I dare say Chancellor Mbemba keeps him on there. Interesting couple of minutes. 10 minutes left of this one. Steve Capuade plays it back to Nzebe. He goes back to his keeper now with Mbemba, who decides to go for a big punt forward. Doesn't pick anybody out in the Congolese blue. Rafael Leo tries to pick a ball out. Now Congo can get the ball away. Can Visa get there in front of Vega? Vega knocks it out. You can't be offside from throwing, so Bakambu does well to get it. Sadiki whipped in, but it's not enough whip on it, to be honest. Or too much whip. That nobody could capitalise for Congo. It's going to be a Congolese free kick. That Cow guy is just such a whinge bag. Honestly, constantly kicking off. Another change for Portugal. Vitina off. And Gonzalo Ramos is on in his place. Portugal fans hanging on in bated breath, not really enjoying the experience by the look of it. Well played, Wan-Bissaka. Like I say, this stream will probably end very abruptly at the end of the game. Not going to have much time to review it, as need to get sorted, shoes on, and get down to the turf to watch the England game. Is going to be a change for Congo. Banza is coming on. Is it another 2 changes? I'm not sure. Banza is on for Cedric Bakambu. And Kalulu is on for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Portugal have the ball on the halfway line. Bruno Fernandes finds Leal. Fernandes gets it back. Has to look towards the opposite wing. Did need to put enough on that. It's going to be a cagey last 5 minutes here. Portugal 1, Congo 1. I won't use any curse words, Job. Maybe 1 or 2. Rafael Leao. It's a ball across, and Passy got down early. If he didn't get to that, I think Ronaldo could have stolen a march in there. It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card here. It's Nelson Semedo who goes into the book. And Johan Visser was pulled down by the shoulder there by Semedo, and tactical yellow, but it's just showing that ball across again by João Cancelo, and the save by Mpassi, who does well. Two minutes left of the 90. I expect there to be around 6-7 minutes at a time. There has been, hasn't there, with all the hydration breaks, etc. Unless that they put a pause on play at that point. I'm not entirely sure, but well up by Mpassi, who comes out of his goal, does well there. Congo try to break. Move to Sammy. He's just been a bystander, hasn't he, John? He's literally not been involved in this game at all, Ronaldo. Not been in this game whatsoever. And now I've got my window open for fresh air, and someone's allowing their little yappy dog to literally just yap. Buzz in. Well cut out on the edge of the box. Portugal try again. And Fernandes looks like he's going to take a shot from range. And it is wide of the mark. We have hit the 90 minutes. So we are anticipating added time. I'm saying about 6 or 7 minutes. There has been changes as well, aplenty, so... I'm surprised at that. I am surprised at that. You say enjoy the game more, else like you're not going to be with me. I mean, obviously, whenever you want to set off... So I should be done in 5 minutes anyway. If it was good as Congo have been today, then I reckon... I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but there's a bit of commotion happening with the Portuguese bench. That's a free kick. And it's going to be another yellow card. Visser's just... Thomas Araujo. I tell you what, Portugal... I can't stand them. I can't stand them. They are literally the epitome of arseholes. If full... Like, that needs to be checked for a red. He literally pulls him back. If not, Visser is through. I hate how... It's Portugal every time. They piss me off. I've never been a fan of them. Never been a fan of them at all. Going back from watching as a kid under the Sven days and shit like that. Just... madness. Absolute madness. I honestly hope Congo can grab a winner now. Honestly, really would be the icing on the cake. Two minutes left. Portugal with potentially a last-minute corner. Fast approaching that last minute now. 93.50 on the clock. Ronaldo's asking where he wants it. He knows what he's trying to do. He's lurking around at that back post. And it's deep and Passy comes out. Sits on the ball. tried to get Congo on the front foot. A few players made themselves aware, but it's somehow come back across. Bruno Fernandes with a wayward pass. Now Congo can potentially come again. Oh, Vissa loses out. Should have made the pass. Should have made the pass a little bit sooner. With 20 seconds away, is this last chance saloon for Congo? That's it. The referee's called it. Full time at the Houston Stadium. Portugal 1. Democratic Republic of Congo 1. You know what? Not a bad game either. That's the one thing I will say. Not a bad game at all. But where was Cristiano Ronaldo? He was named in the team sheet, and he was nowhere to be seen for 90 minutes. It's going to be a long World Cup for some of these big hitters in this tournament that are taking hits. But that is it from us. That is it from us. Whatever you're doing, I'm sure you'll be watching the England game. That's where I'm off to now. Take care. Thank you very much for joining us and watching us. If you can, please do like, subscribe, share, and all that carry on. We love you to pieces. We're all one big family. Yeah, let's hope England can do it. Come on, England. Come on, Tuchel's army.